Welcome, everybody. The Art of Thomas here on another live session on a new section I'm going to call the Optimism Monday. Basically, well, it's Monday here in Australia. Maybe for some of you, it's Sunday. But my idea is I started this yesterday, which was to do one short live stream every day, and every day focus on a different ecosystem and a different application within that ecosystem. So every day of the week, I'm going to do a different ecosystem, and within that ecosystem, I'm going to explore a different application or a different use case every time. So I'm going to start with Optimism Mondays. So Mondays, we're going to explore the Optimism superchain, which is one of the most exciting protocols that are running on the L2 world for Ethereum. So let's take a quick look at what Optimism actually is. Well, basically, it's a way to scale Ethereum by providing low-cost and lightning-fast transactions. Right? So it works very much like Ethereum. It just allows you to do faster transactions and spending a lot less on fees. Fast, stable, and scalable. Basically, what they're trying to do is that anything that is running on Ethereum, if it runs on Ethereum, it works on OP mainnet at a fraction of the cost. I've been playing around with this for a while now, and I am really enjoying what they are building. And there's something very interesting. We see here how much people have been saving in gas, just because in doing a transaction in Optimism costs only a couple cents, whereas in Ethereum now it costs around $8 to $10. And we've seen how in the past transactions in Ethereum have gone all the way up to like 100 plus. More than 2 billion on on-chain value and over 141 million transactions already. This is pretty interesting. I think they're building something quite, at least to me, I am a very curious person, and I try to learn as much as I can from every ecosystem out there. And I really like what Optimism is doing. And they have this concept of the superchain, which I find fascinating. And basically, they're creating a way for anyone to grab what they call the OP stack, which is the stack of the technologies that they created, and very easily they can launch their own layer 2, and it can integrate with Optimism very, very well. Like if you look at the Ethereum ecosystem right now, you see a bunch of layer 2s like Optimism, Arbitrum, CK Sync. There's a bunch of them. And what the Optimism team is trying to do is to create a way for all these blockchains to integrate more more easily between each other. Like the interoperability is the main problem Ethereum is facing at the moment, I believe. And then they have this concept of the public good. And this is quite interesting. Anything you do on Optimism, you can create your own project, you can create your own initiative. And then if you can prove to the Optimism collective, which is the people that are creating and running the Optimism network, and you can show that this project that you created has had a positive impact, you can get a retroactive public goods funding, which means that you can get funding for the project. So you can launch, and if you can prove after you launch and after you've shown that the project actually did some positive impact on the Optimism economy and ecosystem, you can apply for a retroactive grant. So that is quite interesting. Now, talking about the super chain, like there's a lot of chains that are already using this, and you might have heard of the new L2 base created by Coinbase itself. Well, they are using the OP stack. So during Optimism Mondays, we're going to take a look at the base blockchain as well. I'm having a blast using the social media Farcaster. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, if you are using it, but you can see it works pretty much like Twitter, but it uses the OP stack, right? It's using Optimism in the background. So there's a lot of interesting things that are being built with this the OP stack the superchain, as I call it. And today we're going to take a look at one application in particular, which is one that I've tested out and I really like. It's for NFTs, and I am having a blast using it. It's called Coinvise, and Coinvise is focused on community growth and engagement. And what they do is they allow you to, without needing to do any code, right, and with a bunch of really interesting integrations. And we're gonna see this live. We're gonna do during this live stream. I'm gonna create our NFT, and we're gonna drop it to the viewers and the community that wants to start interacting with it. Now, Coinbase is not specific for Optimism. You can also use it on other chains, but we are gonna use it on Optimism because this is Optimism Monday. So it's a way for you to create an NFT that you can use to reward and to, especially I like the engagement, and we're gonna see this later. But you can create the NFT and make it free to claim. The user only needs to pay for the gas fees, which again in Optimism super low. But you can set certain tasks that the user needs to do first, and that's where the engagement factor drives in. Like I'm gonna show you. We're gonna set up, for example, that in order to claim the NFT, you're gonna have to follow me on Twitter, stuff like that you can do to create engagement, and then the NFT acts as the reward for that engagement. Let's see. So yes, you can create campaigns with custom branded claim pages. So each NFT is gonna have its own dedicated claim page. So then you can just share the link, and people, as long as people fulfill those engagement requirements, they're going to be able to claim it, only paying the protocol fee and the network fees. And again, the network fees in Optimism, super cheap. They also allow you to do a wallet drop. So basically, once people are already collecting your NFTs, you can see the wallets of the people that are collecting your NFTs. And then if you want to do an airdrop, or if you want to like send them a POAP or something like that to drive more engagement, you can easily do it within the Coinbase app with one click. And we are going to experiment with that as well. So if you are claiming the NFT that we're going to do live on this live stream today, right now, you're going to get something extra. Again, this is just to play around. My motto with the Independent Academy is to explore, experiment, and learn. Right? This is not financial advice of any kind. Then you can create NFT memberships to allow people to get like extra benefits. Like for example, you could maybe, if you collect my NFT, you can unlock a special role in the Discord server or something like along those lines. We're going to experiment this as well. This is probably going to be done on a future live stream. On this live stream, we're just going to drop our first NFT. And then on maybe next week, we see how many people got it. And maybe we do a wallet drop to those people, send them something extra, something to say thank you for participating. Then if you're a developer, they have the SDK. If you want to integrate the service into your own application. I'm not a developer, so I'm not going to use this. You can see that the integrations that they already have, for me, the most, the one that's going to be more useful is the Twitter one, the Discord one, and perhaps the POAP, if we start doing that as well, which so far we have not playing around with the POAPs, but we might. Again, this is multi-chain, so you can release these NFTs on Ethereum, Polygon, or OP. We will use the OP network. So we log into the Coinbase .co, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to connect our wallet. We are going to use MetaMask, and I'm going to show you the step-by-step process. It's super easy, and not only is super easy, but we will do the drop live, and we'll see how many people wants to get it. So, of course, connecting, you only need to sign in. It doesn't cost any gas fees, which is great. This is like the typical way of how you use any Web3 app. I sign in. So this is the email if you want to get notifications on the drops that they are coming, like occurring on the Coinbase app. I'm going to skip this for now. Not very interested in that. And here we have a little profile. I'm gonna create the profile later with all the information. What we're gonna do now is gonna create our first campaign. And let's do it. So, all right, the first thing you need to choose when creating a campaign, here, by the way, here you can see that there's actually more chains than what we saw in the beginning. We have Ethereum, OP, Polygon, Arbitrum, Base, Lineage, and this one, I'm not sure which one that one is, but you have a lot of options. Now, the first thing you need to do is to select either you want a token like USDC, USDT, so basically fungible token, or a non-fungible token, right? I'm gonna go with NFT. I wanna create an image that I've already created, and yeah. So the NFT collection name, this is gonna be exploring a new world. This is to symbolize that this is our first Optimism Monday. It's the first time we're exploring optimism live. So we're gonna put that into the NFT to make it more special. The campaign title is gonna be Optimism Monday #1. And the campaign description, I've already created it here. I'm gonna copy and paste. It basically just says created on the innovative Optimism superchain, marks our first step into a realm bringing with potential, symbolizing the pledge to explore the cutting edge of blockchain and decentralized solutions. And then a little bit of jargon. Now we're gonna upload our image, have it right here, a new world. And this is us coming into exploring the optimism world. And again, if you follow these live streams every day, we're going to explore different ecosystems and different apps. Optimism Monday is reserved for the Optimism superchain, but every day is going to be something different. So if you're curious about what's happening in the broader world of crypto and technology itself, you're welcome to join us. So now here you have a very interesting options. For example, the time bound. I'm gonna set it up so that the start is today, so people can start claiming it today. It's 11:10 a.m. here, so I'm gonna put 11, and I'm gonna set up an expiry date for next Monday. So it's only gonna be 1 week to claim this NFT, and this is our first Optimism Monday NFT. So if you want to get it, it's going to be extra special because after this 1 week, nobody else will have it. Now, if you click the soul-bound NFT, it means that the people who are claiming the NFT won't be able to trade it or sell it. It's going to be stuck in their wallet forever. Soul-bound. I'm not going to click that because I want people to be able to trade and exchange these NFTs if they so wish. The open edition, right? If we cancel it, then we can set up a max supply so that, for example, if we say 10, then there's only going to be 10 available to be claimed. But I don't want to do that. I prefer it to be open, means that any amount of people can claim this NFT. But after 1 week, the minting is going to close. So whatever amount was minted during that 1 week, that's going to be the amount of that NFT that's going to exist forever. So we're going to create open, time lock, but we're not going to make it soul bound because we want people to be able to swap them around, trade them, do whatever they want. And here is the part that I enjoy quite a bit, which is the requirements, right? Here you can set up things that you want people to need to do in order to be able to claim the NFT. So let's take a look at this. When you go into requirements, we see that there is the Lens protocol requirements. This is a decentralized social media. I haven't played around with it yet, but in these live stream sessions, we will look at it at some stage. Mirror is again, a decentralized, it's like a social media, but focused on blogging. We're going to take a look at that as well on a future live stream. The Orb app, I'm not sure what it is. Again, I'm going to probably look at it in a different live stream. Then, for example, the token is, if you want, for example, I can select, like, in order to claim this NFT, you need to have the OP token, for example, or you can put here the contract of any token. So you can even create your own token and then set that as a requirement, meaning only the people that hold my token can claim this NFT. Or you can do something like that to try to to make people want to hold this token that you created, for example. Or an NFT. Again, you can create your own NFTs. You can put the address here, and then only the people that have that NFT can claim this new drop that you're doing. The allow list is that if you want people with certain emails, so maybe you have a private list of people and you only want those people to get this NFT. For me, I'm not going to do that right now because I want everybody to be able to claim it. Other space, I'm not sure what it is. POAP, again, if maybe you created a POAP for an event, and then you are like, okay, if you have the POAP, you can go here and claim this other NFT. You can make some sort of game there. I'm not going to use it at the moment. I want it to be as open as possible. The same, if you are trying to build a mailing list, you can select the submit email as a requirement to claim the NFT. And then you can start collecting emails. I think that's an interesting idea. And you have other stuff like DBank, Discord, or Coinbase at the same time. So you can create incentives from within the Coinbase app. The one that I'm gonna do is X, right? And because I want people to follow me. I want people that are gonna claim this NFT to follow me and follow the Independent Academy project, so that we can grow the project together. And as we experiment and explore the different ecosystems, people can also stay in touch by following our social medias, and we can grow the Independent Academy together. And hopefully with this sort of NFTs and token airdrops and stuff like that, as the Academy grows, the people that are helping it grow, the community, the audience, they can benefit as well. That's what I'm trying to build, something that the audience helps grow the platform, and then the platform can reward the audience as it grows. That's the idea. So we can see that the conditions are, we get two options: to follow a profile or to retweet a post. I'm going to click on follow, and I'm going to put my own here. So it's the Art of Thomas. So now you see that this is the new requirement. In order to claim this NFT, you must follow the Art of Thomas. And I'm going to add another one, X, to follow, and I'm going to put in the Independent Academy X account. So now you need to follow Thomas, and you need to follow in the Independent Academy, and then you can basically claim the NFT for free. Again, you need to pay the platform fee. So Coinbase charges, I think it charges like $1 or something. And then the network fee for Optimism, which is, I think, is around 10 cents, 15 cents, somewhere along those lines. And here we can select either we want to make it that you need to complete both requirements to be able to claim it, or just one. I'm going to put it just one. You can follow either me or the Independent Academy, or if you want, you can follow both. But if you do just one, that's going to be enough for you to get the NFT. And here we can select special rewards like token, NFTs, raffle winners, loyalty points, free subscriptions, event tickets. This is something it's like super interesting for anyone to experiment. I'm not gonna do this at the moment, but it's something for us to explore at a later time. It's interesting that you can select if you select everyone, pretty much every person that claims the NFT will get the reward. But you can also select raffle, which means that only a few people, like there's going to be a raffle amongst all the NFT holders, and then a few people will actually win it. So I think this is going to be very interesting for us to test out at a later stage. For us, today is the first live stream, is the first NFT drop. We're going to keep it very simple. You just need to fulfill one of the two requirements, and then the NFT is yours. We're going to click next. And now all we need to do is click create campaign. The network fees are 0.0004 ETH. That's one of the beautiful things about using Optimism. Very, very low fees. All right. And that's it. That is how you use Coinvise. Again, super easy, super straightforward. Anybody can use it. It's very, very simple. Please sign in the transaction. So we're getting the transaction here. As you can see, I'm going to take it. And the gas fee is estimated to 1 cent. So pretty good, pretty cheap. I'm confirming it. Failed. Okay, failed to save airdrop details, but campaign created. What does this mean? Interesting. We are seeing live some contradicting information. Failed to save airdrop details and campaign created. All right, let's try and open a separate tab to our Coinbase, and let's see if we can see let's see if the campaign actually got finalized. Let's see our profile, campaigns. I don't see the campaign. It's not good. Failed to save airdrop details. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. For our first live stream, we're encountering issues. We're going to try and do it again. Maybe I'm going to try up the transaction fee a little bit more. Maybe that was the problem. Creating the campaign. I'm going to try one last time. If this doesn't work, well, at least you're able to see the workflow, and I might need to test some stuff off camera. And okay, let's go to market. I'm going to put aggressive and confirm. Failed to save airdrop. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm getting some notifications. It says confirm transaction. So I don't understand why I cannot see it. Maybe if we refresh. Okay, I don't know if maybe the live stream software is interfering, because we did all the steps right and the NFT is not showing up. All right, we're going to quickly try to do this one last time. Exploring a new world. Optimism Monday #1. Reward is copy paste. Image. That's the one. Time bound. Starts today. Finishes next week. Solve and no. Open edition yes. Next requirement. X. Select. Follow. Art of Thomas. Whoa. Okay. Add requirement. This is the beautiful thing of dealing with emerging new technologies. Nothing ever works exactly as you're expecting it to. One next, next, create campaign. Now this should be working. I do not understand why it's not. And even now, I've lost the feed on StreamYard. I'm gonna check on the phone if we're still live. I think we might have. The thing might. No, we're still live. Why it's not? And even now, I've lost. All right, we're getting the gas thing sent. Creating the campaign. Okay, we got the confirmed transaction. So it should success campaign created. All right, we got it. We got it. All right, it took a little bit, but we got it, and we got the whole thing live. And you can even see how we troubleshooted all the errors. And here we have it. Now I'm gonna share this on Twitter, and I'm gonna share the link on Farcaster. So if you just go to my X account, you will be able to claim it. I'm gonna put it so it shows first thing on my profile, and I'm gonna set it up on Farcaster as well. So there you go, guys. This is how you do it. Claim the first. Let's tag Optimism so they know. Optimism Monday NFT. Now we're gonna put the artwork. I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna post it on Twitter, and we're gonna pin it. So if you go to my profile, you're gonna see that it is the first thing that appears there. We will also add it to the description in the YouTube video and the LinkedIn video. So if you're watching us there, you'll be able to claim it easily. And we will also cast it on Optimism in the Farcaster app. If you're not on Farcaster, join and give us a follow. We are all about the decentralized social media and try to get away from X or Twitter or whatever it is called these days. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave us a feedback, leave us a comment. We're trying to create better content. And again, the goal is to explore a new ecosystem every day and a new app within those ecosystems every day. Keep doing interesting things and keep minting and giving out these NFTs so that you can collect the history of the Independent Academy. As our motto is to explore, to experiment, and to learn with all this new technology in order to be able to become more independent. I think this is the thing that drives me the most, is how can I use all this new stuff to become more independent, and how can I use it to as well teach other people how to do it. So that's our goal. I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and please share any feedback that you have with us so that we can improve. Now, see you on the next one. All right. I don't know, the stream didn't end it when I sign out, but see you in the next one.